yeah, if you trade other instruments like JBP, USD, and the rest, I see you guys. Well done. But gold is the goat, all right? And if you're a gold trader, you know how volatile the market can be. And if you're not sure of what you're doing, you're just going to be losing money in the market. And that's the reason a lot of people stay away from gold, especially if you're just a beginner trader. But once you've gotten the hangs of things, I always tell people gold is just the best instrument to trade, because when you're a trader, you want to trade something that's quite volatile, something that moves quite fast, because the more volatile the markets are, the more volatile the instrument is, the more money you're most likely going to make, right? So let's get on the charts. Let's see. Now, guys, I told you guys last week what was about to happen in gold, and did it just happen? It did. Come on, who gives you guys better information than me, than myself? All right. So if you're curious to know, you want to know what's going to happen on gold in the next 1 week, in the next few days, come on, you need to watch this channel, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and ask your questions in the comments. All right. So last week I told you guys, all right, if you remember quite well, I told you guys towards the end of last month, at the close of last month, that this month, the month of August, will most likely be a bearish month. But then I said gold could actually do whatever it likes, right? And we could just see gold push up from, that certain point I pushed up from. All right, and it was looking like gold was going to drop and close bearish in this month until last week. And I told you guys this last week. At the close end of last week, was it Thursday or Friday? We just saw a push up all of a sudden, right? And I told you guys I was in on some sales somewhere. I can't remember where. I told you guys I was in on some sales. Showed you guys. Go watch our previous videos. And then all of a sudden we saw a push up right last week at the last minute. All right. And the moment I saw that push up, this is the daily charts. The moment I saw that push up, I told you guys gold is acting like it wants to, continue the move up right now from where it was, right? So that was on Friday last week, this particular candle. We just saw, in fact, it was this particular candle, because on Wednesday last week, when I saw this, I told you I saw this push up like this. I said, "Oh, this is giving us a sign that gold wants to push up," and I saw an opportunity for a buy, but I didn't take it. In as much as you know very well, I'm already in on some buys, right? I already have some buys running. Okay, so that's good. Somewhere around here, and also was in on some sales around here, right? So let's see. So I was really hoping for price to actually drop lower, because I wanted price to really tank so I could get in on some more buys. Mind you, I'm still in on some buys at around 2.8 something something, right? I'm still in on some buys from that point. So gold did exactly what I said, right? Gold, I told you guys, based on the way last week had closed and the sudden push up at the last minute, right, that gold will most likely come down into the zone. Look at the zone I marked out. Let's go to the 4 hour so you see it well. I told you that gold was most likely going to come down into the zone, and then we start seeing push-ups from there. In as much as we use the information given to us on the charts to come up with different probabilities of what we think could happen, anything could actually happen, because we're not the ones that control the chart or control the movement of price. Price does what it wants to do, right? So, but most of the times when we give you this analysis, we usually spot on with our analysis, right? And as you can see, price did actually push down and then went up from there, even though it didn't quite come down to the point I really wanted, right? If you see, price rejected off this particular tip of this support level, this support level over here. So it didn't quite come down lower, right? So if you were watching this, you could have taken a buy from here. I didn't actually take this. I saw it at that time. I didn't want to take it because I was actually hoping it would come down lower. I saw it, but I didn't take it, right? But like I said, I'm still in on some buys already, notwithstanding. So sorry, let's see how it goes. All right. So looking at the way price has formed, let's do the top down analysis. All right, let's remove all of this for now so we see things clearer. So guys, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, share with others. Let's see, let's start from the monthly time frame. Now let me hide this, now looking at the monthly, what can you guys see? Looking at the monthly, what can you see? Now it's clear gold is looking like it has begun to resume on its bullishness, right? You can see that gold is consolidating for over 3-4 months, but don't let this fool you. Like I always say, the charts can do whatever the heck it likes, right? All of a sudden, in as much as we know that, yeah, gold is generally bullish and it looks like it has resumed its bullishness, you could all of a sudden just see gold tank. Anything can happen, right? So uh we have to be open to serve, any possibility. We have to be open to any scenarios, right? But looking at what we're seeing right now on the charts, what the charts are telling us is that gold has resumed its bullishness, most likely. All right, so what can we do? We can wait for price to come down to a key support level where we could then buy from, right? And you could say, okay, the support level would be down here, 3304 level, but that might not happen. If gold really wants to push up, it might not come down to 3304 level, right? We might see gold come down to around 3374 level, which is the 50% level of the month of August, right? Of which that might not even still happen. It might just come down to the 38% level, which should be around 3395 level, 3390 level, right? So let's see how it goes. Let's go down to the let me get this on. So let's see. Let me draw this. So we'll see what it looks like. All right, yes, so I was right. 3390 level is the 38% level, and then this is the 50% level, 3370 level. All right, so well, like I said, price might not get down to the 50% level, right? So let's get down to the weekly. Or let me mark this out first. So we know what we're dealing with. So the 50% level is right here. And the percent level is right here. All right, so we can remove this. So let's go down to the weekly now. Let's see what it's looking like, what things are looking like at that point. So now, as you can see, on the weekly, you can see this bullishness, right? Gold is high on the bulls right now. Gold is pushing up. So we can see that this level that we marked can actually be seen as a support level, right? The 50% level. And just above this 38% level we marked also is a support area right there on the weekly. So there's a possibility for us to see price come down into this zone. It's very simple, very good, looks clean, and then push up from there, right, and go higher. We could see that happen. There's a chance for this to happen, right? And this is looking quite good. Right? So we could see something like this happen. Like I said, it might not reach the 38% level. It might just even bounce up from here, right? Um, Whichever, we just need to be on a close watch and just watch and observe what happens as price gets, moves. So let's go to the daily. I think it's the weekly is that simple. Let's go to the daily. Now let's go back to the weekly. Now, I love the heads and shoulders pattern, right? Now, if you look here, you can see that there is an inverse heads and shoulders pattern, some sort of an inverse heads and shoulders pattern right here. Should I draw this? Not so good, but you could just say, let's just say this is the neckline, right? Yeah, let's just say that's the neckline. So you see that lines up with this level here that we marked. All right, so let's go down to the daily now. Let's see what things are looking like there. So now looking at the daily, very good. So we can see, yes, this neckline that we marked. All right, the heads and shoulders quite good. Let's you can see there's a fair value gap on this daily right here. All right, so price will most likely come down into the zone and we start seeing rejections. The moment we start seeing rejections from this entire level, then we could actually start looking to buy from there. Now, You could also see that there are multiple heads and shoulders pattern here. You could say this is one left shoulders, then you could say this is the head, then you could say this here is the right shoulder, break it, right, and then come down, test it, and then continue to push up. All right, so one could say right here is a neckline, right? So you can see that. So if we have price come down into this level, that's quite good. So you could also even see multiple heads and shoulders here, inverse heads and shoulders, right? That's what we're referring to, inverse heads and shoulders right here. So this broke it, came down. In fact, that's what I said. I saw this opportunity here too again. Why didn't I take it too? And then pushed up from there, right? So that's quite good. So if you saw this, if you took this, that's good for you, right? Just you're in already on this move, right? Well, gold will most likely come down again, give us another opportunity to get in on this trade, and then we get in on the trade. It's as simple as that. All right. So I think the daily is quite simple. It's quite simple. Let's go down to the 4 hour. I like the way the charts are looking. I mean, I like the way the charts are looking. We probably would be seeing an opportunity to make some good money, to make, to get in on a winning trade. Let's go down to the 4 hours. Let's see what things are looking like. Now on the 4 hour, same thing, quite good. Let me expand this so you see it better. So on the 4 hours, saying the same things. So if price comes down into this 38 to 50% level, and we start seeing rejections from this 50% level, or even from 38% level, and start seeing opportunities for buy, we're going to take the buys up. All right, so we just need to wait for price to get into those zones, and then we know what we're looking for, right? And other confirmations. Now on this 4 hour, you could see multiple heads and shoulders, which can be quite confusing to you. So just stick to just waiting for price to get into these zones, and then you look for your opportunities to get in for a long buy, right? So that's just what I can just say. Wait for those opportunities to present itself to you. So you could say yeah. So that's what I can say. So guys, let's just wait. Let's see what happens. If we get a good opportunity from around this zone, then we're going to be riding this chart up, this market up. So just stick to looking for your buying opportunities. All right, that doesn't mean you're not going to see selling opportunities. We might see selling opportunities and be able to capitalize on the move downwards as it comes into the zone. But guys, listen, at this point, majorly stick to looking to your for your buying opportunities on gold. Right, just stick to looking for buying opportunities on gold. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Stick to looking for buying opportunities on gold. All right. That's all I can say, guys. Don't do anything else. So yeah, let's wait for price to get into this 38% level, and then we know how we get in on our buys. I think no need to go to the 1 hour. I think it's quite simple. I love the way the charts are really looking quite simple. So let me go back to the daily. Come on, what's this taking so much time? My network. Come on. Oh shit. Anyway, guys, looks like this is hanging. Not sure why. So, guys, just let me know in the comment section what you're looking out for on gold. I think I'm just gonna end this video right here. All right, so hope you guys have a wonderful trading week. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share. And next week is gonna be good. Peace out, guys.